afternoon, everyone. This is Jeff the Chef, the Dice Chef. Hey folks, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit. You know I don't talk much. I practice a lot. But I really want to tell you about how easy this game is and hard. I call it easy hard. I'm going to practice and I'm going to throw 36 throws, but I'm going to explain to you about why I throw 36 times. But first, I want to tell you a story real quick about winning money. This is a true thing that I've done. I went to Vegas. I was out there 6 days. I won $1,800. That's after all my expenses to get out there and eating. Then I went another time, spent another 6 days, and I lost 120. So what I'm going to tell you, explain to you is how much I won per day and how much I lost per day. So in the 6 days I won $1,800, I really won $300 a day if you average it out. And then on the 6 days that I lost, the 120, I lost $20 a day. That was up and down, and I finally lost. I was going up and down. I won a little bit, lost a little bit, and finally lost, 120 for those 6 days. So if you do the net profit of 6 days, where it's really 12 days combined, 6 days winning, 6 days losing, you won $1,680. That's the total. But how much did I win per day? I won $280 per day. I want to explain that to you because I do spreadsheets and I try to find out exactly what I'm winning and what I'm losing. If you're going to do this game professionally, do it the right way if you're going to do it that way. But if you're out there just having fun, that's fine. Now I'm going to give you a estimate of 100 days of winning only $100. That's $10,000 for 100 days. Then you go another 80 days and you lose $25. That's an average of $2,000 for those 80 days of losing $25. But the net profit of that 180 days is $8,000. That's decent money on doing this. That's why I say it's easy hard and the money builds up. But if you do the math and you divide the 8,000 by 180, you're averaging of a winner of $45 a day. That's with the loss and wins combined of the 180 days. Just wanted to share that with you and explain that to you about you can win $100 a day. You really can. $100 a day and you'll win some money. All right, folks. All right, here I am getting ready to do this nice 36 rows. And the reason why I'm doing this 36 rows without putting any money down, I would like to show you something. On 36 times you throw the dice, you're supposed to do, or I guess the law of the dice say you're supposed to throw the 7 6 times. And when I talk about manipulating the dice or influencing the dice, I want to throw the 7 less than 6 times. That's what I would like to do. You want to do that less than 6 times. So I'm getting ready to throw real quick. I'm going to do 36. I'm going to do the side chopper. I'm going to use this set over here. It's going to be a 2, 3, 1, 2. And let's get started. I'm not going to be talking too much. I'm just going to throw. And as you notice, I got a lot of landmines down here. I want to show you with the landmines first. I really want to do that. And then I'm going to do another one without the landmines. Because, people leave me comments and say, what if chips are in your way? What do? Well, with the side chopper, you don't do too much because the dice splits when it's in the air. If you're doing the 3-finger grip, then you might have to adjust and look at another different landing zone. And I do practice different landing zones every other day. I do that. Okay. All right. No more talking. Let's get started. And let's see what I can accomplish. First throw coming out. And I don't know if you can see the dice, but it went way over here, and that was a hard 4. Don't like that dice to go way over there, but it did. There's a hard 4. And also, I'm just going to go ahead and put the puck on to show that I hit the hard 4. And another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the number 1 white chips so you can see on how many times I hit a number. I'm going to probably put the spreadsheet at the end of this, but this will give you an idea of how many times I hit the number. And then I'm even going to keep up with the all, tall, small and see do I hit the all, tall, small also. Okay, folks, here we go, coming out. And there's a 4 right back. So I hit the point. I'm going to use a green chip to say I hit that point. So we hit that point. And you see how the dice? This is what I love. I love the dice being so close to the back wall. Put that over there so you can see it. So that's a point hit. That's wonderful. So I always talk about throwing 8 to 12 times. If you can throw 8 to 12 times consistently, you're doing some good stuff, and I guarantee you're going to be winning money. I know for a fact you're winning money. I do it. If I throw 8 to 12 times, I'm winning money. All right, here we go, coming out. There's a 9. 9 is the point. And so you can keep up and see what I'm doing. My third throw. And once I get to 8 throws, all I want to do is concentrate on 1 at a time after that. And I'm going to be focused on 1 at a time. Another thing I want you to understand, and that I do, not just understand, I'm going to tell you what I do. I meditate. I meditate about the game. A lot of times, you can say it's mind over matter. And I concentrate in my mind by meditating my landing zone, my set. And does it work? Mind over matter. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There's an 8. Okay, there's an 8. So folks, I'm halfway there to my 8. I'm halfway there. That was a 3-5. And folks, I want you to leave comments down there. If you have a question, leave a question, and I'll try to answer it the best as I can. I'm still learning this game every day. I learn new things and experience. Dice coming out. And there's a 7. Okay, so we do 5 numbers. I'm going to put this 7 right here on the any 7 so you can see that too. And the dice went to the wall like I like it, but it's still 7 came. That was a 3-4. So now I'm going to try to concentrate even harder. I think I didn't throw at the right landing zone. This is what I'm thinking. And see, can I make up for that? Let's see. I want to do 8 throws, folks. Here we go. Coming out. There's a 5. 5 is the point. The hard number to hit is a 4 and 10. I think they're the hardest numbers to hit back to back or make your point. And what did I do? I hit the 4. Ain't that something? But I couldn't hit the 9. And I throw the 9 pretty well. It's strange sometimes, folks, about the dice. The dice have a mind of its own. And all you want to do is try to influence and to manipulate them. That's all you want to try to do. And there's a 4. Dice came out a little too far for me, but that's all right. They're not bad, and they both came out at the same spot, matter of fact. So they are parallel to each other. And if they parallel to each other and one is not further out than the other, a lot of times I'm going to do pretty well on the throw. Okay. And I'm sticking to this set. This is not one of my favorite sets. My favorite set, I think, is a 4-2-2-4. And I throw a lot of 6s when I do that. Coming out. Crawl to the wall. And look at that. They crawl to the wall. And look at this. A 7. A 2-5. They crawl to the wall. I forgot to put another 4 over here. And a red chip for the 7. So that's 2 of them. And see, right now, I'm ready to change my set because I didn't like, that's not my favorite set. My mentor, he loves that set. He throws some good numbers with it. That's not my set. I'm not going to change it though, but I'm really ready to change it. I'm really ready to change it because I've already hit 2 7s and normally I don't hit 2 7s like that. I would do 8, maybe 6 throws and then a 7. But the law of the dice, you're supposed to throw 6 times and then the 7, or 5 times and then the 7. I think it's 5 times and then the 7. That's 6 throws. Okay, coming out. There's an 8. The other one didn't get down there to the wall, and I think it had something to do with the chip. But I just want to show you about how the chips influence the dice also. The chips does influence the dice. And I'm going to tell you, folks, if you throw well and people at the table see you throw well, and at first they'll have their chips in the way, but then after they see you throw well and you make money for them, I guarantee you they'll separate those chips to the point that they'll make it where you have an alley where you can just throw your dice down that alley where there's nothing in the way. All right, folks, here we go, coming out. There's a 10. That's a 6. 6-4. That's my first 10. Okay. All right, here we go. Remember what I say to you about this game is so easy, it's hard. It really is. And the hard part is walking away when you make a profit. Because you think you can make more money. I can make more money. I won $200. I can make $400. Oh, I made $400. I can make $800. It does. But if you can be disciplined and you can be smart and walk away after you win a little bit of profit and keep coming back and win a little bit of profit, you're going to come out a winner of this game. All right, dice coming out. Oh, did that see that? See that dice right there? It rolled all over the chip. That wasn't one of my better throws. It wasn't hard enough. It was a 5. But it did do some good stuff. There's another 5. And that's fine when that happens. Sometimes it's fine. Not all the time. Sometimes it is okay. I don't like my dice to hit the chips at all. I'm going to tell you that. I don't. But sometimes you cannot prevent it. So all right, here we go, coming out. There's another 5. That's a 4-1. The 1 is way over here. I don't think you can see it, but I'll put it straight to you. I do throw the 5 quite a bit, folks. So right now, neck and neck is the 5 and 4. I hit those 3 apiece. That's unusual. I normally supposed to hit the 6 and 8. That's what I normally hit. But anything can happen with this set. All right, folks, here we go, coming out. I like that throw. There's a 10. I like how the dice rotated in the air like a helicopter. There's a 4-6. Okay. All right. We're trying to hit the 8. 8 is the point. And that should be easy to hit. But maybe not with this set. I got to learn this set. I got to learn with this set what number combination comes up on this one. All right, here we go. Coming out. Didn't like that one. There's a 5 again, folks. I didn't like the way it sounded. I know it hit the corners of both of them, but they did go all the way to the wall. Nice, soft. It did go all the way to the wall. There it is. A 5, a 2, and a 3. And that's what's on the dice. Well, we're in the middle of 6 throws already, so we need 2 more to make that 8. That 8 that I like. 8. Make it happen. All right, here we go. Concentrate, focus, landing zone. I like that one. There's a 6. That's my first 6 of the day. That's a 1-5. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now let's focus and concentrate. Let's get this 8th throw. I want this 8 one. I want that one bad. All right. Come on. Number 8. Coming out. Very nice throw. It hopped over. There's a 9. It did hop over the chip. That was a 4, 5. Okay, folks, that's my 9th throw. That's what you want. You want that 9th. I mean, that 8th throw. You want that 8th throw. That's what I want all the time. Now, I'm going to focus in my mind. In my mind, I'm going to put in my mind, I'm going to focus. 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 One number at a time. Just concentrate on hitting one number at a time. And folks, at the traps table, if you notice, when a person get ready to throw their dice, the table is quiet. It's like you're shooting golf. All right, here we go, coming out. There's a 9 again. Okay, and see how the dice? Nice. Right against the wall. It was a 6-3. I'm not looking for nothing else but number 10. I'm not looking down the road. Oh, I'm going to do 20. I'm going to do 30. Nope. I'm looking for the next throw. I'm concentrating on the next throw. And the next one. And the next one. All right, here we go, folks. Coming out. It hopped around, and there's the 8. We hit the point. It did bounce around a little bit. Point hit. And that's a 6-2. There it is. And that's the 10th throw. I know Mr. Leo say that this set, he throws it well. I don't know what kind of numbers that he throws up with it. I don't know if he hits 6 more or 8 or both combination or the 5 or the 4. But right now, the 5 is leading. They have 4. And who's in second place? It's the 4 and 8 with 3. So, you know, you have to learn what number is going to come up. You have to learn that. That's something that you learn and pay attention to. It does make a difference. They might not come up, you know, in a row, but you can gauge on what's coming out the most on this set, or what should be coming out the most on this set as you throw it. All right, here we go, coming out. Very nice. And there's a 7, but that's a good 7. That's a come out 7, but it's a bad 7 for me because I didn't want to throw another 7. And then what it does is it resets the all tall small. Even though it was a good 7, if I would have had money on the pass, I would have won some money. And that was a 4-3. And that would have been, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was the 11th throw, but still it's good because I still have the dice. So I consider this another throw. So this is my 12th throw with this set and this session. So let's hit a number. We want to hit a number now. Okay, here we go, coming out. Very nice. And there's another 7. Another good 7, folks. Okay, now I don't want to hit no more 7s. 4 is enough, period. Even though it's 2 bad 7s and 2 good 7s, see? 2 reds, 2 greens. Even though they're good 7s, I don't want no more. Don't want no more. And that's my 20th throw. So now, no more 7s. Concentrate. No more 7s. No more 7s. There's a 9. We'll take it. We will take it. And that was a 4. A 4-5. Okay, folks, that's the 14th throw. No, it's not. It's 13. 13 without a bad 7. Without a bad 7. All right, here we go, folks. Coming out. Didn't like that. Didn't like the way it sounded, but it was a craps. That was the first craps. There's a 3. I don't know if you can hear the dice and how they're hitting the table. If they hit the table flat, it sounds like you're hitting on a nice round, I guess, booty or whatever you want to call it, or a light surface, or clapping your hands, whatever you want to call it. I call it hitting the round booty, and it hits and says, pow! Anyway, folks. But then you can hear it where it hits the edge, and it sounds nasty, like it's rolling and it don't have no common sense on how to roll, and it keeps rolling. That's what I call it. It just keeps rolling, don't know how to stop. But if it hit flat, it knows how to stop. Okay, here we go, folks. That was nice, and there's an 8. Now you can see this dice over here. I'm gonna bring it right in plain view, right in this one here. There's an 8. Hey, folks, that I hit those 2 7s, I could have probably hit one of the tall or either the small or something, maybe, because I think I would have been 1 away from hitting it because I just hit the 3. But it's okay. We having fun. That's what we're doing. We having fun practicing. All right, here we go. Dice coming out. And there's a 7. Kind of sensed that. I felt this was bad when it hit here and came up and slide against the slide off of the chip. And it is a 7, and that's another bad 7. There's a 2. So now, folks, I have one more 7 to throw. And then I cannot throw no more. That's what that means. I cannot throw no more. That's what it means. 6 is the limit. So that cuts that out. And that pushes everything back, reset everything. And that's the 24th throw. So we got 12 more throws left. That's it. I really believe if I would have done my 4-2, 2-4 set, I think I would have done a lot better. And I'm going to do that next time. Dice coming out. There's a 6. 6 is the point. Now, folks, we got 12 throws. Now we got 11. I believe I can still hit either the small or the tall, or either make them all. I really believe I still can do it with these 12 throws. And that's just confidence that you can do it. But you got to throw the dice right. You got to throw them right, else it ain't going to happen. I'm going to tell you that. It ain't going to happen. Even though you throw the dice right sometime, still, that seven loves you. Everybody be calling it big red. Nice. There's a 9. Okay, now that was a nice throw. I really think that was nice. Look at the dice. Both dice landed nicely. It's a 5-4. Okay, 10 more throws left. That's all I have. I hope everybody can see the chips all in on the table, on how they're distributed around each number that I'm hitting. I really hope you can see it. Okay, here we go. Dice coming out. And there's an 8. And I'm going to tell you about this dice right here. This dice spun around a little bit, but it was on a flat surface. It was flat. It wasn't on the corner, so it stayed on that 5. But it spun around. It spun around just a little bit. And that's where when you hit flat, some good stuff happens if it hits flat and it spins around like that. Some good stuff happens because it can't flip off of it. If it's just spinning, if this dice is just spinning around like that, it can't flip off. So I like that when that happens. And that did do that. All righty. Coming out. That one hopped over it. I heard it, but that's a hard 10. I think you heard it too. It hit the chip. I hope you heard it hit the chip, but it still stayed in a good spot. A hard 10. Okay, folks, I need 2 numbers, the 11 and 12, and I hit the tall. 11 and 12. And we can do it. It can be accomplished. All right, here we go. Coming out. There's an 8. And what you call about that? And that's great. That was a 5-3. This one didn't go all the way to the wall. They probably would have said something. Maybe. I know Royal Caribbean, if you go to Royal Caribbean, if your dice are short, they're going to say no dice. And it doesn't matter whether it's a 7 or not. If it comes up short, they're going to say no dice. They're not playing it. So at least they're consistent. I'm not a fan of all that, but it is consistent, and it's all about consistency. That's the only ship that I know of that will call it. Dice coming out. And there's a 5. There's a 1-4. I know when I'm on the carnival, they never say anything. I mean, you have to do it maybe 4 or 5 times in a row for them to even say anything to you. But on a Mardi Gras, this one lady, she was throwing the dice and she came up short the first time, and the female dealer right away, she told her, you got to hit the wall. She did that. But normally they don't say anything, especially if they know that you're trying to hit the wall. that you're not trying not to hit the wall. They know. If they watch you enough, they'll watch you and say, oh no, he's not doing it on purpose, or she's not doing it on purpose. All right, here we go, coming out. And there's a 7. All right, reset. Didn't even hit my 6 back. All right, that's one of my favorite 7s, or my favorite 7, not one of them. That's my favorite 7 that I throw quite a bit. Don't like it. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 throws left. So I don't want to throw another 7, because what I just did is did the average. 36 throws, 6 7s comes up on the dice, even though it's 2 good 7s. So we wouldn't have lost money on the 2 good 7 who was playing a pass line, but we would have lost money on the other 4 7s. Okay, folks, I'm going to stick to this set. 5 more throws, and we're going to end it. Hey, folks, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. There's a 6 again. So that, I didn't move that. So there we go. 6. Give me a thumbs up. I mean, if you already have subscribed to my channel, tell your friends about me. What I'm going to do also, I'm going to show you, I made a t-shirt. I have this nice little logo that I made with a chef cooking dice in the air. And the 500 subscriber, I'm going to give them a free one. Then once I hit 1,000, I'm going to give another free one. I'm going to give gifts because you guys are supporting me. And I appreciate each and every one of you supporting me. I really appreciate it. And it's no joke. I really appreciate you coming to my videos, subscribing, giving me comments, asking questions. I like that. All right, here we go. Coming out. Oh, there's a 9. And I'm leaving the chips just like it is because I'm always trying to dodge them. And this grip, it really does. It dodges them. And you notice these throws is not too many times I hit the chip. It's not too many times I've hit those chips. And the chips are all over the place. And it's amazing that this grip somehow, don't know why, somehow it manipulates and throw around the chips. I'm going to do a couple of slow motion videos so you can see the dice, how they rotating and they move around the chips. All right, here's the landing zone. Look at that. Right around the chips. It's amazing. And of course, it's luck also, but there's an 8. All right, we have 2 more throws, folks. Let's do the average. Let's do the average. Concentrate. Focus. One number I'm surprised I have not hit yet is the yo. I am so surprised I have not hit the yo. All right, folks, here we go. Coming out. Nice. And there's Snake Eyes. Mr. Snake. And that hit the chip. That one hit that one right there, but it came off because it hit flat. It hit flat when it bounced. It hit flat on the chip. So it didn't hit on the corner. So that might be the reason why. Let me put that back over there so you can see it. That might be the reason why it didn't flip over to a 7 or something, because it hit flat. I know for a fact if your dice hit flat, a lot of times it's not going nowhere. It's going to stay on that number. Last throw, folks. Let's get away. Let's get away with only 6. And that's okay. That's the average. That is the average. That's what the dice say. You're going to throw 6 7s if you throw 36 times. Come on, let's do it, folks. Let's do what the average say. And there's a 6, and that's the point. This chip wouldn't have been there. They would have moved it out the way, folks. They would have stacked it back, and that dice would have hit right there. But it is a 6. It's a 5-1. I'm going to do 2 more videos of 36 throws without betting any money. And oh, that's a green chip. And what I'm gonna do, I'm glad that was the last throw and I hit the number. That's good. And what I want to do is I'm gonna do one with a shake, rattle, and roll. What I mean by shake, rattle, and roll, I'm gonna just take it like this and throw it and throw 36 times. And then the next time I'm gonna throw my set with the side chopper. So that's something I would like to do, and I'll probably do that within a couple of days. I'm gonna probably do 2 videos in one day, and I'm gonna see how well I do this. Well, folks, thank you for watching my channel and supporting my channel. I really do, really, truly appreciate you. And I hope you learned something from all the stuff that I'm doing, because my goal is to teach you and get you more educated with this game. I'm going to try to do a lot of different other things as I revolve and I get more experience on playing this amazing game. This game is so easy. It is hard. Once again, it is so easy to make some money. It's hard to keep it. Jeff the Chef out. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And I'm going to get me a glass of red wine and sit back and chill. Thank you so much again.